Welcome everyone, this is Farmer Cub. Welcome to episode 6 of my gameplay series on Willamina Forest. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. So, it is time for us to start some farming out today. So that is what we are going to do. We do have plant growth on slow, so I want to get it going as fast as possible now that we got all that cleared out. And the fermentation of the silage will be done, very soon if it's not done already. I mean, it's going to be done very soon. It might actually be done by now. Remember, it was almost done. Yeah, we're done now. So we'll go ahead and open that. And we'll go ahead and open this end. I think we'll come at it from this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. 109,000 in there. It's going to take us many trips with our little loading wagon to get that going. I'll probably use the Fent for that, but we're going to use this for some farming today. So I'm actually going to move it out of the way to start off. This is the case we bought in the last episode, and this is the setup that Timothy said I should use. I'm pretty sure that's what Timothy was talking about. But anyhow, it looks like a really good setup, actually. I'm hoping we can create fields and plant, as Timothy said, all at once. I'm assuming we can. If not, we'll make it work some other way. I'm not too worried about it. So, first things first, we are going to do this. So, I want to make sure we have a plan. We need to have a plan for where we're going to put fields and how we're going to do them. We don't need huge fields. That's the other thing we need to know. We don't need huge fields. I'm thinking about putting a dirt road along here. And then, yeah, I know we're not going to really touch that because that's kind of going to the edge of the map. So we're just going to leave that alone, I think, is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and put this dirt road in. Is that the kind of dirt I want? Yeah, I don't really like that dirt. No. That's not bad, but no. Nope. Gravel. Yep, that's the one we're going with. Okay. I think just a touch bigger. Just coming out here. So we're gonna work that just straight down. I'm actually gonna hook that up to that portion there. And we're gonna need, I think we want a road that's gonna go right beside this. Let's do some landscaping. Just minor landscaping here. I don't want to go too crazy. Ooh, I took out some of the silage. Oh no! I'll make sure we have 110,000 liters when we go to sell it regardless. I can add that in. I think that's fair. If you landscaped, you wouldn't just get rid of your silage like that. So, alright, there we go. So we got the path that goes around there. As far as fields go, though, I'm gonna make that look more, yeah, more. Oh, is that another stump I missed? Ugh, stumps. My arch nemesis, really. I could have gone across like that. I might actually end up doing that. I do like squared fields. That's why I'm kind of brainstorming what I should do here. If I head straight that way, we can just leave this as open land, and maybe we'll just leave that alone. We have plenty of land to work with, so I'm not worried about us running out of land. That is probably our least concerning thing. I mean, we might run out of land for now to do fields and stuff, but that's okay. We're going to get more land as we do more landscaping, or more forestry. Did I miss another stump up there? I did. All right, well, I got 2 stumps I got to go get as well. 3, 4 stumps? There's all sorts of stumps up here that I missed. Jeez Louise. So, I think we're gonna leave this alone for now. I don't know, maybe I'll do a small field. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, honestly. I'll leave it alone for now. That'll all be grass that'll grow back up, so I'll just leave all that alone for now. We end up mowing that. That might end up being what's gonna happen. So I want to look. So kind of looking out, surveying this area here. It's actually not that bad, really. I am gonna do a little work here, where I think I'm going to go off of this point. I know it doesn't look great right now. I'm going to fix it all. So we'll do that, and then I think we're going to do... Oh, let's knock that down a little bit more. This I still want to be straight through, though. To be smooth, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna make this really large, and we're gonna smooth a lot of this out. Yeah, so we're draining our money a little bit, but it's okay. We get the land set up the way we want the first time, then we won't have to deal with it as much later on. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for here. And I don't care if there's some little slopes and things around, that's not a big deal. I just want to kind of smooth some of the terrain out a little bit. Through there. Here we go. All right. All right. Now let's start making this thing look like it's got a field or two, you know, popping around. I think we might do a road straight across there. Yeah, kind of with that. We'll lower that back down to, did we have, I think it was one size bigger than that. Yeah, I think that's about where it was. I think a road that goes from there across to there. I do miss the different textures I had available in No Man's Land. That was, those were really helpful in all honesty. So this is kind of our equipment yard, if you will, for where we're going to store stuff. So let me just put some gravel in here. Let's get over to, yeah, there we go. Just put some gravel in. Just to help kind of denote that. Yeah, this is where we park all of our equipment and stuff for the time being. So we get more set up. There, it doesn't look pretty, but hey, it's gonna work for us. That really doesn't, I need to smooth that out some more. I think we need to go back. Knock that down some, oh, that's raising that up. I don't wanna do that. There we go, let's do. More of that, yeah, there we go. I want that to be nice and smooth through those. Yeah, that's much better, much better. I mean, up here, it's not great, but we'll fix that real quick. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start by just putting a field in, I think, right here, I think is what we're gonna do. And then I might put some more stuff in there, but let's try to keep it as square as possible, just because that's what I prefer. So let's go ahead and hop in. Actually, you know what? Let's go. Now I'll get the stumps out later. They're not going to be in our way for fields. So you guys are probably wondering what crops we're going to do first. Well, it is important for us to get going with grass again, I think. Just because we have the silage bunker here, that's what we are invested in. Let me turn on the help menu here. I do want to allow create fields, which this will only work if you have cultivator create fields on. So I should be able to now create fields and plant something. So what are we going to plant? We're going to plant grass, actually. I know I said, oh, whoops, nope, allow, create fields. Need to go, there we go. There we go, okay. Why? Yes, grass. Nice, now we should. Yeah. Well done, Timothy. That was genius. And yes, I know I said I wasn't going to think about doing grass fields, maybe just because it's like, yeah, we're still going to harvest it off here, but we really need the extra deal for it. And if eventually if we want to stop doing grass, we now have a field already set and good to go, so we can just plow it or whatever, cultivate it or whatever the case may be, and get it taken care of that way. So yes, we're going to put in a field right here. I think we're going to go up to right about there. Looks like I might miss a small chunk. That's okay though. All right, let's go ahead and drop this operation back down. Perfect. This will be nice because then we can fertilize the grass field. Again, we'll get more yield off of it, because if we're just going to mow this grass area, we might as well do it right one time here and get just higher yields each time by being able to fertilize it and such like that. So probably can turn the lights on. This way, hopefully we have enough room if we want to get workers going from whatever direction to work on this. And we'll see. I'm tempted just to go, yeah, we'll just make it the whole deal. If we need to, we can change it later, adjust it. It's not that big of a deal. So we'll just go ahead and make this whole thing a field here. We'll go out to about right here is a good, I think, starting point or stopping point, stopping, however you want to look at it. Now the only disadvantage to this is not at a fertilizer state as it goes, so I will have to fertilize this grass if I want to get max yield, but I'm not too worried about that. So we'll have to look at some fertilizer technology here in a second as well. So I'm thinking, I did liquid fertilizer on No Man's Land, which we won't have. I guess there's also dealing with herbicide and lime and stuff like that too, so we'll have to take a look and see what we can do with that. Raise that up, and then I think I'll just kind of curve along this road here, which I know I normally try to keep them as straight as possible, but this one can be a little bit off skelter. So yeah, I'll just kind of run this along the road here. This will be the only chunk that's a little off, but that's gonna be a pretty big field. It's gonna take me a while to make this field, but yes, this will be a nice large field for us to use. Yeah. I'm thinking, I think we need to do solid fertilizer. We'll take a look at that here once we get the field created, but let me show you guys the outline and we'll give you kind of an aerial view of what we have going on the farm here in just a second. Oh, and I also added the headers in when I loaded back in I added the Waratah header in, which I thought, that's not the mod, I'm not counting that as my mod for the day. We still haven't done one for today yet, but that all set. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Fantastic. So I will keep working on this, but we can look at the Waratah heads. They should be in here. Or the whatever cutter heads I added. I think I added them. And where are they going to be at? Maybe under miscellaneous? No. I guess I could technically be under here, but I wouldn't. Oh, they are under here. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised they showed up under there. Holy cow, those are expensive. I'd probably, do I want the fixed one or the dangle one? Probably the dangle one. But look at that. Yeah, that's probably the one I want just because it'll, yeah, that's the one I'm going to want. 65 grand though. Oh my goodness, 65 plus if we're looking at getting a Tiger Cat. We'll definitely have to get a cheaper one first. Maybe get 300 some odd thousand with that because 440. 286 in the horsepower, 286. What's the difference here? 12. I'm not seeing the big difference, so we'll get this guy. But I think, well, we'll lease it first and make sure it's all working for us. I haven't seen any comments from the last one yet because the last episode of Willamina Forest has not come out since I'm recording this, so if you guys are telling me no, you're doing it wrong, I haven't gotten that yet, so just bear with me if I'm doing it completely wrong or I'm doing the wrong things with the wrong equipment. Oh, it's raining now. But as far as fertilizer technology goes, let's go shop in that category here for a second. We could actually, if we wanted to do that, we could do a solid fertilizer spreader than try to use a weeder. I haven't done that a whole lot. Problem is getting something like that is probably what we need to do, lime and solid fertilizer. Yeah. Oh, you know what I might do? I can't remember if the Cavernaland DLC one does. I don't think it does lime though. That's the issue. That 24 meters, but doesn't do lime. But that one you can upgrade, I'm pretty sure, to 18. Yeah, 6 meters, so you get 18 narrow on there, of course. And big 750, so that would be 48,250. I don't know if I can justify leasing that. We're not gonna, or justify buying that. I think we might what we might end up doing is just leasing this and knocking out what we need to. If it's $1,000, that's not a big deal, so we may end up doing that. we can only have, what did I say, 2 setups leased at a time. So if I lease a forestry harvester, I can then lease that as well. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get, I need to get a worker going with. So what I'm gonna do for transporting this, I'll show you what I'm gonna do real quick, and then I'll just kind of get it going into the, actually, where are we gonna end up selling that? What's paying the most for silage right now? Okay, the BGA is definitely paying the most right now. Wasn't that up above that though? Anyhow, 360, I'm good with that for silage. So I'll probably have a worker working on this. Town will work for now. But I'll show you kind of what this is what I talked about it a little bit in my silage video, my silage tutorial video, but this is how I'm going to do it on here. So yeah, obviously I collected the grass with this. This holds 20,000 liters, so it'll take us 6 trips up there to get our bunker silo empty. But if I lower it, and then I can turn it on, and then I should be able to just drive over this and pick up silage as I go. So it should fill up relatively quickly. Oh, actually, 91,462. Okay, so 91 plus that is 95. We had one. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off, and just so we got because we destroyed some with our landscaping. So to make that equivalent out, we had 109,000. So right now we have, between what's in my trailer and what's in the bunker silo, we have about 95,000. Okay, so if I fill this up the rest of the way using this with, yes, then we're even. Now we're even, or pretty close. That's, I mean, give or take a little bit. I think actually we ended up gaining an extra 1,000 liters. So you know what? We'll bill ourselves just for the fairness of it. I'll take out what's 360 times 2, 720. I'll take off 720. So we're completely fair and probably down a little bit on it because of our landscaping. So then, yeah, so essentially that's how I'm going to do it, is just pull in there, and then I'm going to send him to, yeah, the town. Oh, I need to move those mowers out of the way. But anyhow, he can do that. So let me hop out here. I'll get those mowers moved out of the way. I'll probably just go grab the case real quick and do that. But yeah, I'll get the field going. I'll get some of the silage sold, and I'll bring you guys back in later on at some point. All right, welcome back. So the field is done. It's almost noon in game, and it's still pouring down rain. I'm gonna drive this in to pick up the rest of our seeds, or as many as I can fit in here. I guess I could just dump this off while I'm here, huh? That makes more sense. Take an empty load down there. And then I have not sold any silage because, well, the BGA, if you know about some BGAs, is you need something to tip it in into the digester. So I don't have it. I mean, I have the front loader. I could get a bucket and do it, but that's going to take forever. So I'm just going to wait for the barn price to go up. So I have the Fent, or not the Fent. Geez, I keep calling it the Fent. I have the Fiat sitting in town waiting for that price to go up at the barn before we sell any. So hopefully it does today, because it was going down. It was going down when I first looked in here. So that's kind of when it's essentially bottomed out. So I'm going to wait for it to go back up. Hopefully it gets above the 360, but I'm going to start selling it once it gets above the 360. We might end up making more, but we just have to wait for that. But so if we go into here is our field. So we've cleared about there. That's what we've cleared in this series. Perspective again, we've cleared to here. We own this. Now we don't actually own that, but I needed to buy it to put stuff in. But anyhow, so we're gonna head in and we are gonna fill up with seed, as well as we're gonna, I think we're gonna have to do it this way. I think what we're gonna do, since the field needs lime as well, we're gonna lease this guy 89 to 20 to be able to haul 5,000 more liters down to the farm of lime. Yes, we're gonna get the bigger one. That, I don't think we need that. That's not really worth it, and we don't need anything there. So we're gonna lease that 20,000, or 20,000, geez, 2027. And I think we shouldn't need it for more than, well, maybe, I don't think we'll need it for more than an hour though. Even with we'll use the case to go get it, but we're gonna fill it up with, well, I think we'll do lime first. Yeah, I think we'll do lime. So we'll fill it up with all the way up with lime, all 14,000 liters, and then what we'll do is we will just transport all the lime down, get all the lime spread, That way we have just lime down at the farm for us in some bags or something sitting down there, and I can move it around if needed. So yeah, there's the Fiat just waiting at the barn for that price to go up. But yeah, so excuse me, I'm just gonna wait for that price to go up, and then we will just go ahead and get some lime put in, and then get some fertilizer put in. I think this is just going to be the most cost-effective way for us right now. We only need lime every so often, and I think we can get... So essentially, if we go into the store, every time we need to do fertilizer, we can just lease this guy, or I think... Is that the cheapest? I think it's cheaper than leasing... Yeah, it's going to be cheaper than leasing that. So that's the cheapest, essentially, fertilizer spreader. And then if we have to deal with weeds, we can lease this guy and deal with them that way. Or, I mean, we can do what we need to do, but just leasing equipment for now to do that kind of stuff is going to be better off for us, because we're trying to save as much money as possible, so we can do some more stuff in the long run. So it just is going to end up working out better for us. But we are going to have to buy... I can't remember how many seeds I'll keep you guys in until we get down there, because I can't remember how many seeds we have. I think we have a fair amount of seeds. Do we have a lot? I don't know how many we have. No, yeah, we have more than this tank worth, because this tank holds 1,500. We bought 4,200, I think was what it was in the bulk Great White North pallet, which, by the way, you should download that if you haven't already. Pretty cool. But and you should download it from the official mod hub, so it benefits Kyle. Don't download it from an off-brand site, because it doesn't benefit Kyle if you do that. So download it from Giants, if you will. Which I don't know why anyone would go to an off-camber site for something that's on the mod hub. If there's a reason for that, maybe I'm missing it, but I can't see a reason why to do that, because the mod hub, you know, it's going to be hopefully safe and secure and everything like that, and should work at least semi-well versus the versus some other website. I mean, there's some trusted websites out there, but some are not, so it just kind of depends on which one you're dealing with. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of seeds. Oh, I was about to say, it must have done that when we loaded back in. There we go. Fantastic. I do like how that kind of shrink wrap on there kind of just gets kind of smoothed down or pushed down as it goes down. I like, just a nice feature. Close that up. Okay, so let's go into the store here. So to fill that guy up with lime, of course we're gonna get this stuff here. So bulk, that doesn't add anything, right? No, it doesn't. Ooh, let's think here. All right, so 4,200. We're gonna buy 14,000. Yeah, so just 3 of these, and that won't quite. No, we'll buy 4. 2, 3, 4. All right. That should be enough lime for us, and then we won't need anywhere near that much fertilizer. I'll probably buy, and while you're here, I might as well just buy it. So fertilizer, let's go down to solid fertilizer. Let's get bulk, 4,100 bucks. That's pretty typical. Actually, it's pretty cheap for solid fertilizer. We better wrap it because we're not going to use it all the way. We'll get, I don't know, we'll get that just to change it up. But okay, that's 4,200 liters. We'll buy just one of them for now. That's going to be more than enough to get our field done at least once, so probably a couple of times. But and I'll pick up the rest of the seeds when I come back up here to get the solid fertilizer with this guy. So sorry, I'm just trying to get this guy more oriented. But yeah, so that's where we're at once we get that guy limed. And yeah, once we get it limed and fertilized, it'll be good to go until obviously harvest. But go to growth. Let's go to grass. That's cool. You can see the roads really well. Okay, that looks really strange, but yeah, growing, that makes sense. And we should do some forestry this episode. I can't see why, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, after we get this field taken care of and good to go, then the only thing really logically to do is to keep forging on and doing some more stuff that way. So we'll probably lease that the FDR stuff today and see kind of how it works out for us and test it out. See if I like it. If I don't like it, you can't get offended. All right. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Because I may not. If I don't like it, I'm not going to use it. I mean, it just is what it is. It could be that I'm using the Tiger Cat. I don't like the Tiger Cat, so I'd be willing to try the John Deere too, which I know, and a couple of others said another one. I can't remember which one else it was, but there's a couple different ones. But I also don't want to keep burning through our mods, adding in more and more, or a mod of the day, keep adding in more and more FDR stuff that I'm not going to use. So I probably will do something else today. I'm not sure what I'm adding for the mod. It might be... I'm tempted to add in the Cavernal and DLC just because I know there's a lot of cool stuff in there. There's a lot of cool DLCs out there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go look through the mod hub and see kind of what I'm thinking of. Right, I wrote down a list of my top mods. I want to do a video showing those off at some point, but yeah, I'm just trying to think what's going to be the best for us on here. I know a lot of you said the Lizard Subsoiler 6M is great for making fields. I 100% agree. It's probably one of the best options. But if I do go that route, I'm going to try to use something just a little bit different just because I want to change it up. I don't want this series to be, oh, I use the same exact equipment to build up a farm from nothing. Except this time I did forestry first. Like, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be something different every time. I want to keep it fresh. So, and my next series is going to be completely blow you guys out of the water, I think. I've never seen one done that's going to be like the next one I'm going to do. Never seen one anywhere. I've seen one like the one I'm doing right now. This is very similar to, I think, of Mr. I'm sure there's others too, but Mr. Steely P's Holmerkra series, or Holmerkra? I don't know. Holmerkra. I think I'm pretty sure it's Holmerkra. But anyhow, I probably can't pronounce it anyways. But yeah, so it reminds me of that series. And then my first series on, well, yeah, that's what this one reminds me of. The No Man's Land was, it was kind of, it was like just a new farmer on a new map that I really wanted to try out. So that was a pretty basic series, but that one has evolved into so many different functions of it. So that's why that series is just going to keep going, because there's just so much going on with it. But anyhow, that's enough of my ranting for now. So I'm going to get this back to the farm once we're full here, which will be in just a second. And then I'm going to get our field here limed and then fertilized, because we should only have, well, after that, we have no fertilizers. Oh, we might need to put 2 fertilizer states on there. I guess that's right, because after you first put down grass, you do 2, and then, okay. So, hopefully we can do that all today, otherwise that grass might only have 1. I don't know, we'll make it work one way or another. But anyhow, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so that is limed now and fertilized. So that field is good to go, but it only has 1 fertilizer state, or at least I'm pretty sure that's all it has on there. Yeah, so I guess 2 in that area, but it is getting late. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any forestry tonight, at least, especially if I'm leasing equipment. I don't want to really play that game yet. I think tomorrow we'll lease the FDR stuff, the Tiger Cat, and try that out. But right now I think, so with having this leased, I can still lease the Tiger Cat as well. But what I am going to do, if we go into the store, so this is the guy we got leased right now. We have 1 leased. If we look in here, it's $8.19 per hour, but $3.90 per day, and it's $2,000 total with what we got for it, essentially. Well, actually, we got that, so $8.34 or $3.97 per day. So we're gonna hold on to it overnight, because I don't think we're anywhere near. Yeah, 0.4 hours. Yeah, we're going to hold on to it overnight because it's $3.90, and then tomorrow at some point we should be able to add a second fertilizer state using it, and that'll be way cheaper than trying to release it. So we're going to hold on to it overnight, which I don't normally do, but in this case it ends up saving us money. And then tomorrow we're going to look at some forestry equipment as well. And I did decide on my mod for the day. So if we go into here, it is the Biobeltz Forestry Mulcher, which we are going to buy one of those. Ooh, work light. There's a work light on this thing? Well, yeah, we got to get the work light. Red is fine. I think that's good for it. Where's the work light at? Oh, right there. Perfect. Yep, we'll go ahead and buy that. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to just send the case into town to pick it up. And I don't think we have any other seeds up there. But, oh, yeah, I also made this little area here, flattened it out, did some texturing here. So this is just kind of a little storage section for all of our different stuff. Eventually, we'll put in a shed, probably right next to the bunker silo over there. But for now, we're just going to leave everything as is. I mean, I guess to buy a shed, it wouldn't be that much. To buy an easy shed, $9 grand really isn't a whole lot of cash. Ooh, these I didn't add in. These are already in the map because I haven't added anything in. Those are kind of cool. Those are, maybe that's the one we have on No Man's Land, but that's the cheapest for a very basic shed that's going to hold quite a bit of stuff. So maybe we will. I don't know. I guess we could put it I guess, yeah, we'd probably want it right about there would be good. And then how long should that to place? I don't want it like in the ground, but like, yeah, you see how there's some landscaping stuff that would have to occur. Maybe we'll wait until we empty the bunker silo and put that in later, because I want to landscape that a bit. But yeah, so we may end up doing that at some point. I'm pretty happy with our little setup, our little area here we have. We're starting to actually start to look like a farm and start to produce stuff. The first crop we're going to do other than grass, I already know what it is. I'm not going to say it because you guys are going to be surprised by it, but I'll explain all that once we get there. So anyhow, I am going to send this guy off to get, or I'm going to drive in, probably might as well just drive in, and then we're just going to kind of waste the rest of the day, which I know isn't necessarily the most productive thing, but it's kind of, I think, the best financially versus leasing all that stuff and then paying the overnight fee and not getting a whole lot done tonight anyways. But yeah, so I will see you guys early in the morning, because early in the morning we're going to go ahead and lease our equipment and get it coming to us. So yep, I'll see you guys later. All right, it is early morning here on the farm. It is 6 a.m. I didn't do anything yesterday. Let's make sure, can we get that? May not even be ready yet. I think it's still in the first. Yeah, I don't think we can get it. We can try real quick. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's pretty dark out anyways. The main reason we wanted to get up was to get the forestry equipment driving down here, since we don't have a truck to move it, and I've heard the FDR stuff goes a little slow. Oh, wait a second. That's grown up one. I think we could be able to throw a fertilizer state on that. So we'll get that going here in a bit once it maybe gets a little lighter out. But, oh, the other thing, silage is now going up at the barn, so we're just going to wait for that to keep, once probably that tops out. If it tops out above 360, we'll call it good, or at 360. I'm guessing it's going to go up to close to 400, hopefully, would be my hope, guess, prayer. I don't know. All the above. All right, let's go into Forestry Machines. So we are going to use the Tiger Cat. And again, it goes at 12 miles an hour, so it's going to take it a while to get here. But again, I guess that went at 12 miles an hour too, and that one only 9. So I guess yeah, that's kind of just expected. Leasing costs $12,750. I'm not worried about it. We'll make it back. If this is horrendous and we don't like it, then we can always try something different. So we'll lease that, yes, and we will head over to the dangle, yes, and we'll lease that. Perfect. Oh, why is it at 1 time on the clock? There we go. Speed that up to 5. That's where it should be. Okay. Oh, what it is, I fast forward yesterday to get to night where I could sleep. That's what it was. All right. So far, it doesn't seem that bad. I wish it had lights behind it, but anyhow. Oh, don't knock that down. All right, I'm assuming this will hook up. Aha. Is that what I want for a header? Oh wow, there's a lot of controls. Oh, that rotates on the, that makes sense. 2. Open crane tool. That rotates it around. And that one I may not be able to do because of auto drive, but how do I get that to... Is the dangle header the one I actually wanted? Oh, actually, you know what? I bet you I can... I just want to make sure this is actually going to work for what I want. Is that doing something? There we go. That's what I wanted right there. Okay. I know you guys did say this would take some getting used to. I am affirming that for sure. Okay, this is what we want. Perfect. That way we can get it. Dangle it down if we want to. Oh, this is only going 4? Ooh, it lied, and they, yeah, no wonder you guys were saying it was so slow. Oh, man. Okay, well, I am gonna just head to the farm, buddy. Yep. I could do a time lapse of this, but it'd be extremely boring. I'm not gonna do that. That'd be ridiculous. But, anyhow, so this is going to head up to the farm, and that's why I wanted to get up early, because I knew that this was likely going to be an issue. I do like it as the diesel indicator down there at the bottom. Boy, it's burning through diesel like a son of a gun. Wow, we'll see what it's at when we get to the fuel station. But yeah, and the hours that we're gonna have the first half hour of the leasing cost done by the time we get it out there. They're definitely gonna come pick it up. We ain't driving this back to the store, that's for sure. But that's okay. It's not bright enough for us to log anyways. This is slow but sure gonna make it. So, all right. Well, anyhow, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Maybe a couple hours in game, just because we got a ways to go. How was our? Yeah, let you auto save that. Yeah, we're not gonna make any fast progress here. How is that going? 324. Okay, still working its way up. Yep. All right. Anyhow, I'll see you guys later on. All right, let's see how bad this goes. Oh man. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. I can see this will definitely take some getting used to for sure. Let's turn that on. I turn help menu on. Oh, I'm not even close to the tree. Oh dear. Not going well. All right. Think I'd be able to cut it? There we go. Do I have to close it to cut? Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh, the Waratah head just holds that baby up. Wow. Wow. Nope, I need to tilt the head. How did I do that last time? There we go. This thing really, okay, now I see why you guys might like this, is because this thing really controls it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, let's maybe do it on the inside. Oh, nope, let's do that. Oh, no, not too much, too much. Oh, boy. This might take me so long to figure out that it may not be worth it for me. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Easy does it. My cut lengths, I'm assuming I could change them. I have no idea what the cut length is. Wow. Oop, nope. Okay. Those are some long logs, but I guess that works. We should be able to lift those just fine. Oh, nope, we gotta do, nope. There we go. Oh no. Okay, now I see why this is gonna take me some time to get used to this. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I may not be able to do this. I just recently have mastered the other forestry equipment. Oh boy. I'm not a forestry farmer for sure. Can I not cut that? There we go. Oh, almost. There we go. Oh, geez. Nope, I need to do that. I can go back down. Okay. I think I'm doing this okay. Oof. Oh, I just flung that thing. All right, well. Nope, I can open that up. Oh boy. There we go. Well, anyhow, I'm going to keep trying to figure out how to use that, and I'll see you guys later on at some point. I'm not sure what all will get done, but I just may not be an FDR login kind of guy, just because it may not work well for me, because I'm so used to the in-game stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of controls on that, and especially with auto drive load, and then it might be kind of tricky. But anyhow, I will keep trying. I will keep working on it, and I'll see if I can't figure it out and get a little bit better at it. Alright, I'm getting better. Now, I know the pile doesn't look good. It looked perfect, but then I ran into it with the tire cat. So, other than that, I think I'm getting the hang of it. I figured, so what I found for me, and this, you guys could have different tips and tricks, is if I keep this all set up, and the only thing I'm moving is the head, and then up and down here, that works. I don't do a lot of the tilt in there or anything like that. If I just do that, then I just drive up to it instead of adjust to match the tree, I have found that that works the best for me, and do maybe a little adjustments there. But this actually does work really nice because of how it locks the tree in place, unlike the in-game forestry harvesters where they can go all over the place. So then I would just drop that down, and then actually I might just start a new, well, no, and I'll just go over this one, it's fine. But yeah, don't hit the logs with the Tiger Cat because it launches them everywhere. That's the only thing that I've had an issue with. I do like too that for at least the I guess you hit X to cut it, and then it waits, and then you can cut it actually. If that makes sense. I'm hitting X twice to do that. Now this one I'll just do it in one, but now I'm sure you probably can adjust the length, but just because I've been going at that length, you know, let's probably try to load that up, see how that's going to work as far as loading goes, and then I'll wrap up the episode after that. But let's jump over here. Ooh, boy. Oh, actually, how's our silage pricing coming? I haven't checked in a little bit. Oh, 336. Oh, I think we'll just sell it. I think we just have to bite the bullet and sell it. What are we gonna get for a load? If we sell it at 336, I know it's not great, but we got to start making some money off it. Let's make some money in this episode, since we have not yet. All right, let's see. I know we're not gonna do great on it, but we should get what, 8,000-9,000 off it. Okay, 6,700, so almost, so we have, essentially we have 4 more full loads, so we'll get another 24,000 plus, yeah, so we're gonna do okay. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fine. We'll pay off the mowers after we do a couple bunker silos full, and it'll be worth it once we get, oh, I need to do some fertilizer on that field as well, but it'll be worth it once we get actual grass harvest going. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Gosh darn it, I forgot. What was I gonna do? Oh. No, I don't remember. I was gonna say something else. I can't remember now. But let's go see how the log trailer compares to those logs there. I do like this case. This is one of my favorite tractors. That's standard in game right here is this case. Lots of modded ones that I liked, but this case is just fantastic. So yeah, if you're looking for a good tractor, this is definitely a good one. Those are gonna be a bit long. That's okay. We'll hang them off the back. Let's go get into our, that'll work, close enough. We'll get over to that and then get over to this guy. Oop. Oh no, I'm in the pickup truck. I was like, why am I not moving the, there we go. Oh, it does help to get in the right vehicle. So okay, let's see. I mean, we're not gonna be able to do more than probably 1 or 2 at a time with this, just because of how heavy those are gonna be, but we'll see. While I'm actually over here, let me just shove this one in. Yeah, just push that guy in there. Lift some of those guys a little bit. There we go. So we'll see how many we can get at a time. My guess is going to be, again, 1 or 2. Otherwise, it's going to be too heavy for us. But we'll just have to see. Let's see if we can't get to, like, here and then grab, like... Ooh, that was a good grab there. Let's see how heavy 1 is, and then we'll see what we feel like we can do. Okay, so 1 is pretty heavy for this thing, so 2 might be a lot, but we'll try it. If we can get 2 at a time, that'll still be doing fine. Because essentially, this is like 2 6-meter lengths right here, it looks like. This might be like a 10-meter log. I'm not sure what it's going to be 100%, but yeah, the only problem is, yeah, that's sitting in there. Maybe we'll try to adjust. Maybe I'll try to adjust it for the next group of logs to try to get that to do a shorter segment, I should say. But because the 6 meters were working great for us. Let's do. Oh, I got 1 that time. Let's get another one. Come on, there you go. Did I get 2? I got 3. Oh, 3. We might be able to lift these guys. Oh, 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 drop them. If that ever happens, just drop them. Oh dear. Come on. Sometimes if you just lower it to the ground, it'll kind of work its magic. Okay. Let me see here if I can't get those a little bit tighter. I don't want them to do that. Sometimes I've learned also too, it might actually just be one specific log and that you picked up that does not like being moved around. There we go. See, they calm down a little bit. The tighter you have it, I think the better off you are, but oh boy. There we go. See, that was a little heavy, but of course we were doing some pretty heavy stuff with our other setup anyways. And then yeah, I probably should get out and strap these guys in as I go just to help keep them on there. But yeah, I think we need to do shorter logs. That's too long, I think, for this. But if you know how to adjust that, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to try to figure it out because I'm going to do some, I think, off-camera logging maybe. I'd get some of the stuff knocked out, but we'll kind of see. But for now, I think that's everything. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Let me know down in the comments what mods you think we should add, what we should do next. But yeah, this has been Farmer Cop, guys. Thanks for coming and watching.